We continue with the exercise. Okay, for question number 20. So find the moment about A. So the nut is here. So the force is 5. The distance. Is the distance 10 meter? No, right? Because it should be perpendicular. So if let's say we make it we draw it much more longer here. So if let's say perpendicular means the distance would be here. Okay, so you need to find the distance of this. So how are you going to find the distance of this? So if let's say we represent as D, so if let's say you still remember the formula, we can use the trigo formula, sine, cosine, or tangent. So if let's say we have this triangle, so this would be hypotenuse. This would be the opposite and the adjacent A. So we can use the sine formula. Sine 30 is so opposite should be D and the hypotenuse will be H. Okay, so we get D over 10. So D is 10 sine 30. D sine 30, then sine 30. So your answer would be 5. So the distance here is 5 Newton meter. And is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? You bring it here. So the nut will be clockwise. So your answer will be 25 Newton meter clockwise. Okay, let's say we move on to question 21. Okay, so the force is 4. This is the moment. We have 4 and it must be perpendicular. So this one is 10 is not perpendicular, it is 120. So if let's say we make it longer, so it must be perpendicular. So we have this as a D, distance, 90 degrees. So we need to find D. So if let's say this is 180, so we have 60. So what formula do we have? So this is H, this is also O. So we can still use the same formula, which is sine 60, opposite over, so opposite over hypotenuse, so would be D. So your distance would be 10 sine 60. And then the clockwise or anti-clockwise, if let's say the force is like this, so this would be clockwise, right? So we have 10 sine 60 times with 4, so you get 34.64 Newton meter clockwise. Here for question number 23. Okay, first, this is the moment. And then we have a force of 5. So the distance here, the distance is not 2 because it's not perpendicular. So we need to redraw. If let's say this is the force and then the point should be 90 degrees. So if let's say I'm drawing another line here, so it will be 90 degrees here. So I'm should be a little bit slightly here. So this is 90. So we're going to find the distance here. So we can see that the hypotenuse would be here. And then the angle would be here. This is opposite. And then we have A here. Okay. So if let's say we want to find D, should we use the same sign? Yes, sine theta is so opposite is D over H. So H is 2. So we're going to find D. So D is 2 sine 80. So just substitute here 2 sine 80. So we'll get 10 sine 80. So we'll get 9.85. Okay, Newton meter. And this one is going up, so the rotation would be anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise.